Hey guys, this is Dom with Pie for Life Games, and I'm here with Chase at the NAWCQ. And what did you do?
I got top 32 with the best deck, Blue Eyes. So yeah.
All right. And how did your tournament experience go overall?
Well, so I started off 1-1 and then ended up like X2 by round 5. So I wasn't feeling good. I was like, yeah, we're not really gonna. I ran into. I'll explain my wins and my losses as well, and then I won out till top 32. It was really nice. I played against the deck that I felt I built the deck for, which was Malice 7 times, and I beat it all 7 times. So that was very nice. I wish I would have played it for my top 32. That would have been really nice, but yeah, so round 1 it was Malice. Round 2 was my loss, which was White Forest. White Forest for this deck is rough because they just combo and like it's just very hard to crack that board, and then you just need troll, I feel, against that deck with this deck. It's just sadly a bad matchup, and I ran into it, but you're allowed to have 2 losses and still top, so that's what we did. And I had a ton of Malice. I think I had like 1 or 2 Mitsu Raziel, and yeah, I had 2 Mitsu Raziel. I beat them both. Yeah, so I'm not going to go over like each round by round, but 7 Malice, 2 Mitsu Raiju, that's 9. White Forest and Orcus Mitsu, just 2 more sets, 11, and then Dododo Raiju. No, the Blue Eyes Mirror. Yeah, I had a Blue Eyes Mirror around 11, so that was fun. But yeah, I guess we can get into the profile. If I'm a little, I'm just tired, so
yeah, it's been a very long weekend.
Yeah, it's been long. So you're playing this as standard. I still haven't gotten my second one yet, sadly. And then this is again standard. I mean, it's just 3 Sage, 3 Maiden here, again standard. The only thing that's not really standard with the Blue Eyes monsters is I'm only playing 1 Veiler. I've seen a lot of people play 2. I think that 1's better because most of the time you're almost never searching this. A lot of times off of wishes, you're never searching this. You shouldn't be searching Sage 90% of the time. It should be made into play around Joel. It's good, but the problem is it's not as impactful of a hand trap that you need into this format. So like against Malice, it's like it's good when you pair it with like 3 or 4 other interruptions. It's good. It stops something. You see something you need to stop, you stop it. But by it's that's why you don't want to play 2, because like you don't really want it as your main interruption is like Veiler. You just want to search it if you already have Maiden. You go normal summon this, you already have this. Most of the time you're not going to need to. And then like sometimes I did do 2 of these, grab this. I already had this in hand. I grab this and then I just grab another one for follow-up, and then boom, I have follow-up, and it's just like, okay, if you don't kill me, I'm just killing you on the crackback. So that's the theory behind this. I don't think you should play 2. I don't think it's correct. 3 Wishes. I've seen people play 2 of this. I disagree with that. It's one of your best starters. Technically it plays in a Joel, but it's the best way to play around Joel too, because you just go effect, you pitch something, hopefully it's something good to pitch, like a Blue Eyes or something that does something for you. And then you add this and you add Roar, and then you play through the Joel, which is really nice because Joel was everywhere. I got Joel'd a lot. The amount of times I got double Charmied and they got 1 draw is a lot. You play through Charmies with this deck. That's one of the main reasons why I play this deck. You just play through the Charmies. The Charmies mostly don't matter. I played this. Nobody plays this in this deck. So this takes you to 16 starters, which I believe increases your percentage to draw a starter by 5%, from 15 to 16 starters, which in a 42 card deck, it's pretty significant. I lost in top 32 round 1. I won the die roll. I went first and did not draw a starter. It was upsetting. It was rough, but I guess it has to happen sometime. But yeah, so this card I think you should play right now. Yes, it does play in the Joel, but like at the same time, if I would have had this and then I get wishes, at least I'm playing a little bit, which is better than passing and then dying. So I'd rather play in a Joel than pass and die. I think this should be played. Also, like with wishes, sometimes like I had a hand where I already had Roar and Majesty, and then so I had Roar Majesty, and so this was this, and like True Light was already, so it was like True Light was already on the field, so going this pitch, and then I needed a spellcaster, so I searched this, and it's like this isn't like the big thing that you're searching, but being able to also still get your spellcaster when you brick on these two is what's important. So it has its uses and it's important. I think it should be played right now. These are your bricks. These were your bricks. I mean, I drew this. I drew this round 3 of top 32. Very, very upsetting. Very upsetting, to say the least. But yeah, those are your bricks. I mean, you know what this is the pop. This is almost a vital part of the end board, I feel. Game 1 especially, but if you're going first, you should almost always prioritize this over overextending into monsters on the field, especially under the charmies, because just this, when they're charming you, just puts so much pressure on them because they're not getting their draws and then they're losing their bodies against like Malice, right? This card's crazy against Malice. So there's those cards. That's all the Blue Eyes stuff. So that's the Blue Eyes stuff. I love that part of the deck. When I lost against the Orcus Mitsurugi, I did not see this part of the deck. It was all this, which this by itself, I hate to be that person, but this by itself cannot win. You most of the time also need this. So this is all standard. This is standard, I think, by now. I think you're supposed to play 1 by now. I mean, yeah, these cards are crazy. You really do want them paired with another one. Going first, it's fine, but going second, it's really rough just playing with these. But yeah, they're good. This is really good in the Malice, even though it banishes, because the links that bring stuff back, their field spell. I mean, there's plenty of things to hit with this. So yeah, it's the Primite stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then the hand traps. So I played. Well, let's count them because I am tired.
A real engine.
Yeah, a lot of hand traps. So we have 5 Charmies. I was on 6, but I added the bingo took one of these out. I just wanted the extra going first card because I sometimes felt that I wasn't drawing a starter and I wanted the extra starter. Yeah, I mean, these are great. They're great in everything besides the mirror. So they're crazy though. I don't know if I ever saw both. I didn't see these cards as much as I wanted, but they're good. They're obviously good. They're the best cards in the format. This is the format. It's the Charmy format. So I don't think you should play 3 of this because like it doesn't hit Malice as much. This is really good in the Malice, obviously. It's not good in the mirror. It's good in the Mitsu Raizio. I will say I double Fuvulos the White Forest person game 3, and he played through it and still set up too many interruptions for me to play through. So that was not a fun time. That deck, you really. This is something I also added a couple weeks ago. I feel that I wasn't playing this for the longest time because of another card I play, but summoning this off of seals and also having this to like dodge stuff when they're like they go like Called by the Grave on one of your guys. Having this to dodge your Spirit Dragon is really nice. Card's great. It does conflict with other cards, but it's fine. Obviously Ash, and then Joel, obviously. Some people are citing this in Blue Eyes, but it being a spellcaster, being able to go into your Link 1, I think you should be manning this. It does conflict with the Charmies, but a lot of the times, if you're drawing and you can make them end on a half board, it's doing the same thing that Joel is. Because the whole goal of all these hand traps, the Joels and the Charmies, isn't to draw. The whole goal of these hand traps is just to get on a half board. You can break half boards. You don't care about the draws because like you're drawing into like True Light and like the bad cards, so you just want them to not play into it. When they play into it, it gets a lot harder for Blue Eyes to crack the board. So you really need them to not play into it. This is the confliction, is the purges. This conflicts quite a bit in here, but you just have to time your interruptions correctly. I had to save Purge against Malice today because I had Magnuma in hand and I needed them to he had like one that he already banished. It was in graveyard, and then he tried reviving it, and I bestialed it, and it was really good. It helped. And then I purged something later on. So, and then 2 Imperm. A lot of lists are cutting it. A lot of lists are adding it back. It's very wishy-washy right now. Imperm, it felt good. Seeing these 2 in hand is really nice. Especially you get to reset this stuff. And then the one of Called by the Grave. This card, I saw quite a bit. Playing 42, I saw it quite a bit. It felt nice. Obviously, it's Called by the Grave. It won me quite a bit of games. So that's the main deck. I wouldn't change anything in the main deck. Felt really good. I really enjoyed the weekend. It was best I've done in an event. I had a ton of fun. Played a lot of very good people. Some people were, not that nice as well, but it is what it is. You want to do the extra next?
Yeah, you can do extra.
So this is probably the least standard of my list, is my extra deck, because I play disgustingly low to the ground. So I play 3 of these, which nobody plays 3 of these. Card's crazy. Like, what I do is, my main goal is to go Seals Spirit Dragon. And when you do that, even if you get nipped, you can still make another Seals most of the time. And then you still have 2 of these to play with later on. And playing like that makes it so that, because like, I also play 2 of these, which I don't have the second QCR. I can't be bothered at this point right now. I've spent a lot on this. I just can't. But these cards I think are like what you should be going into more than anything else. Because like this against Malice is crazy. Them not being able to banish your graveyard. Like the one guy, he went effective Baldrake because he had to extend. And I was like, sure, you can target it. It won't resolve though. You can't banish out of my graveyard. So then he scooped, and that was game 3. So that was game 3, round 11 or 12, something like that. It was one of the many Malice matchups. Yeah, I think you should be playing that many of these ratios, 3 and then 2. I think it's correct. Card's crazy. It didn't come up as much today. I blew up some back row a few times against the Dododo Razio guy. I blew up back row, but it was fine. I OTK'd a lot with this. This should be played. I hope this gets high rarity soon. I really like this card. It's really funny OTKing Malice with like 2 bodies. So it's pretty funny. This came up quite a bit. It's just another Seals, which I am playing 2 of. Yeah, I mean, this won me a few matches, just bouncing stuff. Oh, I also played Lunalight as well. 1 Lunalight, so that was good into that. And then the Seals, obviously, you have to play 2. I mean, I think that's standard. This is not standard. I play 3 of this. My main play is to go Sage, or Barrel or Sage, and then Field Spell. So Barrel effect, obviously, and then do the stuff. Link into this, Field Spell, and then my second normal summon, and if it's Sage, I add whatever. I go into the second one and then make my Seals, and that's 5 summons. So that way, that if they're nibbing you, you are getting this effect, and you're summoning out your Magnum, and you're getting your Barrel. And what it does is it makes it, normally if you did that whole combo, you're gonna have your Lordly Load that's still live. So then you go load, effect, call, and then you have Magnum up plus this, and then you go into this, and then you through their Nibiru, you still put up a Seals plus hand traps and drill beam. So it's just like, I think the cards are crazy. A lot of people don't. I love the deck. So and then obviously this, I could see playing 2 of this because it comes up, but like everything else I wouldn't change anything. I still would not change anything. I think these cards are crazy. This negates a lot of stuff. And it makes people play weird as well. Especially Malice in the Mirror. This card's that quick play. This card's crazy for that. But yeah, that's the extra deck. I would not change anything. I think these cards are very good. This card was crazy. I played 2 of it. 3 Judgment. These are the traps. So I played 5 counter traps because when you're going first, you have to side out all 5 of your Charmies. So you have to play 5. And I was doing strikes first a couple weeks ago, and they just didn't feel good enough. And then I remembered this card came out, and you get to use it twice because you do it on their turn, and then during the end phase, you just go effect, reset it, and then you can play through everything on your own turn. no matter what they have. So it came up. He tried Druid Swarming on his turn. I did this, and then I reset it on my turn, and he had Nibiru, and it didn't matter because I just did this against the Nibiru. It just doesn't matter. Card's crazy. Judgment's Judgment. I mean, it's Judgment. It won me my my feature match on the live stream. I judgmented the Heartbeats Feather Duster against the Malice player. That was crazy. That was really funny. And now for the reason why I was cooking all of my Malice matchups. 3 Bell, 3 Lancia, and the best card in the side deck, the Chaos Hunter. This card was crazy because they don't really play as many outs to it anymore. They still have Thrust, they still have Talents. They took out Cerberus, so none of them are playing Cerberus. They can get to Topologic, but like they only get to Topologic if this is your only interruption. So, and even then, it's still really hard for them to get there. So this card was crazy. I OTK'd a guy because of this card. Simply because of this card. Because he couldn't do anything. He couldn't play the game. And yeah, I love this card. I think you should be playing this probably in every side deck for right now. Until we get a ban list, while Malice is still really good. Especially at a big event where you're going to see a ton of Malice like I did. Crazy. Crazy as well. This also won me a game. Doing this against March Hare in the hand. Just ended the turn. I didn't summon this once. This is for, you know, when the clock's ticking and your life points are hitting. But it just, I don't know. I'd probably, this is probably the one thing I'd change. I might throw like a Duster in or something. I don't know. Maybe a Durasworm. I just, that last spot always, because maybe a third of this, but I didn't need another going first card, so I don't know. But that's, yeah, this I would change. You shouldn't be playing this at locals, obviously. But at a big event, maybe. It never came up. I went in a time like once and I lost because it was White Forest. They just, yeah, so. But yeah, that's the profile. I mean, I love the deck. It's so flexible, so low to the ground. You play through the Charmies, you play through the Droll. You lose when you get blown out by multiple blowout cards. That's how you lose, and that's how I lost. So, there's top 32, my first top 32. I loved it. Had a great time at Nats. Yeah, that's the deck.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I'd love to shout out Jesus Christ, you know, my savior, my family, my girlfriend Kim, my friends who have supported me, Dom, Kyle, Matthew, Alex, Michael, Yang, Yang. I think that's everybody, right? I think we're, yeah. Yeah, I think that's my shout outs. So yeah, I mean, that's it. We got this. Yeah, we're gonna open this pack.
Before we sign off, we open up the day 2 pack. We're hoping for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. All right, so minor malfunction there, but we got the pack open finally. We're being very careful because there's only one card in this pack. Gently. What's in there? All right, there's the back.
Right, Blue Eyes.
Let's see.
Here we go. The moment of truth. There's like 14 cards.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you guys tell me, how is it?
It's good.
It's good. It could be better. It's a charge. I mean, you have a 1 in 14 chance. I mean, you got the Card Trooper too and the Solaria, so you can't be too mad.
No. It's a great weekend.
Yeah.
First top.
All
top 32. We didn't lose in top 64, so.
Yep. All right. Well, congrats again, Chase, on your top. I'm really proud of you and all the hard work that you've done over these last few years of playing. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next video.